a week of Battle for Midway. I am your host, just call me Ash, and co-casting with me is Dark Square over there, or Black Square, because I don't have a co-caster this week, so I'm driving this entire bus this evening. God help everybody, when I fly solo, strange stuff tends to happen. But nonetheless, here we are. So this week we have, week 3, Division C, 228 Death from Above versus Cranky Canadians, or CCdn for short. Make sure you're sticking around today. We have a buttload of giveaways, everything from 3,000 MC, we've got 3 mech bays, and a carryover from last stream, or shoutcast I should say, was, what was it? It was a Ultimate Champion Mech pack, or something like that. Anyway, sorry, the Champion Mech Ultimate Pack, that's what it is. Courtesy of Dayron, a big supporter of what we do here. So yes, we've got that to give away as well. We'll be doing giveaways randomly throughout the stream, so make sure you're active in the stream and all that sort of stuff. After each giveaway, I'll reset it and re-include everybody that is in there. So make sure you're active in the chat, cheering your team on that you would like to win, and obviously not lose. We don't adversely want people to lose or anything like that. We want some really close games. I think we should be pretty good today. Fair warning, my casting control app is not working today for week 3. I have absolutely no clue why that is. So we'll just have to work around it. Some of the maps are going to show up wrong and stuff like that. But I will explain it as we go. So moving into the match part of where we are today. The drop 1 is Polar Highlands Domination, and it is not Domination. I don't know why it is bringing up Domination. It is actually Conquests. Let me see if I can change that as well. Now that part might work. It is Conquest 3 cap. There we go. Conquest. I'm pretty sure it's Polar. Yep, 2 drops on Polar Highlands, 2 on Alpine Peaks, and then we've got a map ban towards the end. So week 3's drop 1 and drop 2 is it's a 3 conquest cap point, 250 tons to 275 tons for the first 2 drops. They are obviously quite quick in terms of speed of mechs, due to tonnage and that type of thing. So we will, we'll just basically see how we go, and basically take it from there. Well, what I'll do very quickly here is pop over to some map strategy. Now, where are you? Just need to load this one up. Give me a second. No, that's not working. Why is that not working? I have no idea why that's not working. Let's let me quickly fix this up. We should be able to... Oh, is the MRBC map strategy down? Oh, don't tell me. No, it's up and running. Polar Highlands 3 cap. Okay, alright, sweet. Now we're looking good. That's a bit better. So here we have Polar Highlands, and this is where we're at today. We have 3 caps. Now, it is a very fast drop, being that it is 250 to 275 tons. So, the standard map, most sort of people move sort of here from both teams, and with a cap going either way. But because it's Polar Highlands, it's a little bit more tricky for these drops because they're quite fast. What I'm expecting, to be honest, is more of a quicker movement here, and sort of a quicker movement here with maybe a cap for each team. And basically, what we're looking at here is a fight occurring somewhere in and around here, because in this mode, caps don't matter as much as early for Battle for Midway. So I just need to stop the pre-stream there. There we go. It's good. Just double check that works. So that's what I'm expecting to happen. We'll wait and see. The caps will matter at about the 3, maybe 4 minute mark of the match. We'll wait and see. and just basically take it from there, and we will work it out. Now these guys are just sort of warming up. We'll see where they're at in a minute. Just let me quickly check on something here. Where are we? LBC League should be back up again. So there we go. Yep, we're up and running. Solo cast here, so running it a little bit by the wire. Let these guys know when we're ready to drop as well, and I can keep waffling on. So that's what I'm expecting to happen on the map with the caps and all that kind of thing. So we will we'll wait and see. It is 6v6. Like I said, recapping the rules very, very quickly. 3 cap conquest, 6v6, 250 tons to 275 tons. And a max of 3 chassis across the 5 drops. So, say you drop 3 assassins in drop 1, you cannot bring assassins for the, well, basically the rest of the 4 matches. So, yeah, the chat is rolling now. Yeah, Ash for Caster, I'm back, everybody. I am definitely here to be doing the casting. So, very good to be back this week. Very, very good to be back. Very good to be back. So, make sure you're sticking around and active in the chat. These guys are just about ready to drop. And, well, we will get underway. Now, tonnage is looking a little interesting here. We have Team 1's under ton. Team 2 is also under ton, but Team 1 is under tonned by more. So, 10 tons under for 228, and, what is it, 5 tons under for the CCdn, Cranky Canadians. So, yeah, I don't know. This is going to be a really, really fast drop. If everyone's dropping a little bit light, it is definitely going to be lighter. I would take that assumption, and maybe not some big heavy mechs. So let's get into the match. Have a look, see. Oh, hang on a minute. What's going on here? Right. Let's fix that up here. Now, where's the red team coming in from over here, I reckon? Remember? If we lose, it's RJ's fault. Oh, there we go. It's already on. There's already a bit of waffle and attack, bit of shit talk. It's all good. That's what we like. Yeah. Where are we? Oh, 228 over the other side here. Let's go have a look. Oh, wow, RJ's here too. Oh, good lord. Right, we've got Assassin 21, Wolfhound 2, Linebacker, Assassin, Linebacker, and Piranha. So, 228 dropping under tons, interestingly, but very, very fast. All these mechs are fast. Assassins are quick. Linebackers are equally quick. Now, an interesting choice over this side too. Oh, we have Linebacker, Piranha, Mislinks, Arctic Cheetah, Linebacker, and Linebacker. So, very, very similar decks with Cranky Canadians here looking like they're going with a bit more of a heavy drop in terms of less medium. So the Assassins for 228, but we have what is it, the 3 linebackers here. So this is going to be pretty interesting. Quite interesting. Now they're not going to Theta at all. These guys are ignoring Theta entirely. A little bit of a bird's eye view up here, shall we? So these guys are going to head over here to Epsi. Now when these guys finally come back into view, there we go. These guys are off to, where is it, Kappa. So, Cranky Canadians with first blood on the caps. And I reckon the brawl is coming in between here, between Epsilon and Kappa. There is no mech off alone, capping Theta. Everyone's sort of having a bit of a kumbaya there, the Cranky Canadians. They're just sort of having a bit of a chill there, and now they've capped that point and moving along. 228 now moving right along now too. Now, at what point does Pickle maybe get view on them? He might not. These other guys, the Cranky Canadians, are staying quite low here. Now they won't know. I don't know if Pickle's going to see that. Oh no, I think he's already seen them. I think he's seen them. Yep. Definitely caught that, so that's good. And now we will basically watch the fight, because the fight is on. The fight is now on. Pickle has dived in there. They're onto his legs very, very quickly there. Gicker and somebody else punching his legs. Looks like medium pulse there for Gicker's linebacker. Now, the 228 are rotating around the right a little bit, and now chasing Gitka there by the look of things. The brawl is now well and truly on. Stranger Come Knocking is getting chased. All those lights there, the Piranha and Mistlinks are chasing him down there, and Seabiscuit gets the linebacker down, and then Stranger goes down to the Cranky Canadians. It's still very close. They're chasing down Nutty. They're hunting Nutty. They want Nutty's rat, or they want Rat's nuts. I don't know where that's going exactly, but he's still alive. Oh, but there he goes. Oh, well, there's a kill for a kill. It's 2-all. It's 2-all. 2-8 have the better advantage right now. Bislinks is not weak, but he's hurting, and someone's dropped a dirty strike in the middle there. I don't know what happened or hit there, but now the 2-8's percentages are down quite a little bit. We've got Seabiscuit at 53, Pickle Rick at 65, but RJ Victor Davian with the back shot there. Seabiscuit goes down to Eludi with the back shots there as well. Mate, there is a lot of butt munching going on here today. There's some strike dropping in the middle. It's RJ is getting focused now pretty heavily by Cranky Canadians. They want RJ. He got one leg, down 2 legs. And now it's Pickle left. I'm not sure Pickle's capable of taking 3v1. 3v1. You really do need to be Italian if you're going to take on more than 2v1. You know, they're the 10v1 experts. But nonetheless, there we go. That is a game to Cranky Canadians. Wowee. That was very, very close there. That was, 2 kills for 2 kills. And with Victor Davian going down really heavily to that early backshot focus, that is really, really interesting. That Cranky Canadians kind of turned that around there in that brawl. Well done. So they should be able to basically finish off Epsilon here. And we will be on to another drop. Make sure that you're active in the chat, fellas. We will do a little bit of a giveaway in a minute, and we'll be good to go. We might do 2 mech bays after this drop is done, and do a little bit of map review. Map review here. Yeah, we'll do that. Now let's have a look at the damage numbers. I suspect the guys at the end to have some damage numbers up there. Eludi there with 387 in the Mistlinks, doing some really, really good work, getting some good back shots, and Tofurky doing the same thing as well. Some good back shots from those guys there. On 2-8 side, we actually have a little bit better spread, but maybe not affecting the kills as well. So Seabiscuit there with 332, and Pickle coming in there with 288. So, yep, looks like the focus fire from Cranky Canadians in the end paid off against a couple of lucky shots from the 2-8 team. So there we go. And back to map strategy. It's a TIE fighter. What's going on here? Righto. So basically what I thought would happen kind of did, but just not exactly how I thought it would happen. So team 2 went like this and like this. Team 1 went like this, and then this happened. So it's pretty easy. Let's be honest. It's a pretty easy drop 1 and 2 to call. Generally speaking, certainly from the fact of it's a very light drop. It's usually pretty brawly. They usually are not a long range. Even on Polar Islands, it's more about sort of bringing that damage in and sharing armor and all that kind of thing too. Especially in Div C, that's sort of more how it plays out more brawly. Div A, you can see a little bit more range control and sort of suppression over other bits and pieces. Right, so let me just quickly update the board here. Right, what was it? The winner was Cranky Canadians. Cranky Canadians were the winner with 6 kills. And what do we get over here? We got 3 kills, I believe, for the 2-8 boys. Yep, that looks pretty good. We're on to drop 2 next. Now, I don't know if drop 2 is going to be right or not. I think it's going to be a bit wrong. Yeah, that's not going to work. So we'll go back to this. We'll just pretend it's drop 2, right? We'll just pretend it's drop 2. But nonetheless, it is giveaway time. I haven't stuffed up the sound, so just letting these guys know I'm doing a quick giveaway, so give me a sec. So, yep, just letting them know that we're doing a giveaway. 60 seconds for that. Right, let me flick over to the giveaway tools here. Where are we? Network tools. No, why is that not working? What's going on here? Why is that not working? What in God's name is going on here? Okay. Right, I don't know what's going on here. I have absolutely no idea. Just give me 1 sec. I'll reload this in. I don't know why it is. I have no idea why the hell it's not working. Just give me a second. Some very strange things happening today with this OBS business. Right, let's have a look. Ah, beauty. There we go. Right, she's all good. She's all good. So, righto, make sure you're BC League here for giveaways and active in the chat and all that sort of stuff. We'll add the viewers in here. And we'll do 2 mech bays. 2 mech bay giveaways. Now I need to now give away. Where the hell is? Where the fruitcake am I? Right, there I am. Now there's a couple of other bots and whatever else in here, and you know what? I kind of can't be stuffed working where they are. So we'll just do the giveaway. Real Blake Town. Please make sure you shoot me a message, mate. I'll type in the chat in about 4.5 minutes once we get to that point. Now we will do another giveaway. MRBC League. Shit, that's wrong. There we go. Load up. Kick myself out of that one. And where are we? Yep. Right, run another giveaway. Woo. Battle Cannon! Well done, dude. You have won yourself a mech bay there. So I'll let you know when to type up in the chat, and we'll get it on. I'm probably not going to bother doing a map strategy for this one because it's pretty much going to be a mirror match on this one, I would imagine. Give or take positions and all that type of thing. I reckon that's how we're going to end up. Doing it very much, those teams have moved in that position. They're probably going to do it again. What will be interesting, though, is going to be the mechs, actually. What mechs they're going to choose to bring, because, well, Cranky Canadians used 3 linebackers and 228 used 2. So are they going to change it up or not? I don't know. They're going to have to pick some different mechs. Cranky Canadians, they've burnt their 3 linebackers. So we will not see linebackers from them for the rest of the drops. But, well, yeah, we'll find out. That is what is going on here. There we go. Right. I don't know why Lack Tools just doesn't seem to work very well. Right, they're just loading into the lobby at the moment. And I suspect the game's bugged out on me again. It has. It has. Awesome. Awesome. Just awesome. It did it last week. PGI, please, can you fix these things? Please fix these bugs. Please help me. Right. What do we have? Cranky Canadian. Oh, we'll scoot over here first, shall we? Cranky Canadians, Arctic Cheetah, 3 Assassins, Gargoyle. Whoa, whoa, Gargles. and a Phoenix Hawk, eh? Yeah, what do we got on the gargles here? Let me see if they're taking a leaf out of my book. Going medium pulse. No, then, oh, 6 medium pulse, 2 ER micros. Oh, I'm not sure if that's big dick gaming or not. I run 8 medium pulse on my gargles. Then my gargles likes to gargle. Anyway, oh shit. Anyway, 228. What do we have over here? We have Huntsman, Mad Dog, Huntsman, Kid Fox, and Kid Fox. Now, having seen these guys play before, I know what this is going to be without even really clicking on the mix. But you know, I'll click on the mix for the sanity's sake. SRMs, streaks, and they're going to streak again. They're going to 228 are going to streak again. 228 Swamp Foxes, I believe, did this the other day. Kind of paid a bit dearly for it against some teams, and they're gonna try it out against the Canadians. Let's see, shall we? Let's see. I don't know. Who's going to win? Is it going to be Streak or not? The Streaks would work quite well if these assassins are XL. Now, if these assassins are LFE, which in Midway you can get away with on drop 2, to be honest, because you just don't need that much ammo. So if these assassins are LFE, I think the 228 boys are going to have some bad days here, to be honest. And the Gargles is going to tank quite well. So we'll see. We'll see. Now we just wait. Let's let the winners know. Right, back in the drop here. Just let the winners know to send me a whisper for the giveaways. Right now, we have a bit of NASCAR going on here. Little bit of tornado starting up. Little bit of the tornado. Oh no, oh, we've got a bit of a stare off. Who's going to push in first? Oh, a strike on Draven there from the 228 fellows. Oh, 85. Oh, bang. That was a good airstrike, 15%. That said, St. Charles already eaten 8% of damage as well. So, not only entirely sure what's happening here. Gitka's running in there, and he has just been streaked to death. I'm not sure if that's LFE or not. He's running around, but Gitka's gone down there. What do we have here? The cranky Canadians are trying to focus down. They're trying to focus down that Mad Dog. There's another strike in the middle. Another strike in the middle of the team. Who is that going to hit? St. Charles gets down Nutty Rat and the Assassin. That streaks, and RJ's still alive, but RJ goes down finally to Draven. We've got some flying huntsmans here with streaks. Oh, the Arctic Cheetah Eludi's going down here to streaks. He's, oh yeah, Seabiscuit gets him. He gets absolutely punished. Punished with streaks, so that's definitely going to happen. Tofurky's looks like he's legged over here. Stranger Come Knocking's CT or something. He's caught somewhere. Oh, he goes down to, yeah, it must have been a CT record there from Tofurky. But nonetheless, it's looking like it's a 228 flip here. That Phoenix Hawk is, oh, wow, 80%. He's still hanging on. I'm kind of surprised by this. And, well, now it is Draven left. Draven left, 60%. Now it's just going to be a streak fest. They are going to streak all over his face. That gargoyle. And, here we go. Come on. Kill him. Right, there we go. He's dead. So there we go. 228 coming back with a win on that drop. And, yep, streaked the Crangies to death. They maybe did not watch previous 228 matches. That is a strat they have used quite a few times before. So, anyway, that's where we are. And now they just got to run off and, what is it, do the whole capping thing here. Pickle hasn't lost the torso or anything, so that's pretty good. Cranky Canadians might have done a little bit better if they dropped that Gargles down to a more armored heavy mech, to be honest. That probably would have made all the difference. Could have brought that Arctic Cheetah up a little bit. And I suspect that some of the assassins might have been XL. So, yeah, a little bit. Got to be careful with streaks. They are more torso friendly these days than they ever were due to some balancing changes, which is a little bit interesting. So, yeah, ISXL can very much pay the price. I've been one shot by streaks many times in a medium mech IS that is XL. So just a little bit of word of warning there. Oh wow, look at the damage numbers here. This is what spread missile damage does. You've seen the damage numbers nearly nearly triple for some of the mechs here. See Biscuit with 700, 600 for Senchal, rounding out the board there. And Draven, last to die there, doing 400 and 300 there for the Arctic Cheetah, which I think might have been a strike. But yeah, you can very much see Streaks there doing their work, but also spreading a lot of damage. I mean, you want to farm some damage? You put some Streaks on your mechs. So probably no need to go into the map strat for that one. Again, kind of straightforward. What happens there? Now, next map we're up to is now. I'm gonna have to try and fix this up. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. Just let me sort this out for a minute. It is going to be Alpine Peaks. Now, just let me see if I can fix this up, and if it works, we will chewy apples. But I don't know if it will or not. All right, we'll find out. Ah, oh, bugger it. No, it didn't work. Drop 3. There we go. Hang on. Oh, there we go. It says Forest Colony, but it's showing Polar Highlands. Oh, I don't know what's going on there. Right. Oh, I don't know. So it's Alpine Peaks, not Forest Colony, and it's not Polar Highlands. So, shit. I don't know what's happening here. Yeah, I don't know how to fix that. So we'll just ignore that, shall we? Right now, need to fix up the winners here. Winners were 228. They got the 6, and there was 4 mechs left, so they got 2. And yep, there we go. Right. Just letting these guys know that I'll be ready in 2 or 3 minutes. So we'll do a map strategy here. So we got Alpine Peaks now coming up. 3 cap conquests, right? So where's Alpine Peaks? Yeah, 3 cap can play quite interesting. Quite interesting. There is no, obviously, the normal theta cap that is here is not actually used. So you can send a super fast light out here early, which is what some teams have definitely done in the past. Definitely seen that happen in the past on this map particularly, because it can be a little bit more of a slower, more sort of turtley sort of ranged. You can get some of your guys from Team 2 sort of setting up in around these hills here. It'll be interesting if they do go long range. Team 1 or Team 2. And Team 2, you can do things like this. Or like this, using these hills anywhere around here. If you're going for that high ground sort of advantage. If you do see that your enemy from the Team 2 side is sort of going and taking their merry path up here, I guess you could be a little bit sneaky and sort of come around the back and up the ramp and sort of crush over them with a faster brawl or some more skirmish. You could do that. Not necessarily sure it will happen. I don't actually know. We will find out. But I suspect there's going to be a bit more range here. So we do have 4 tonnage this time around. I'll bring up the tonnage rules anyway. Ignore the maps, please. I just don't know how to fix the caster control. I don't know what's actually going wrong with it, to be terribly honest. It was working perfectly fine last cast, but you know, here we are. So this drop has 375 to 400 tons. 375 to 400 tons. So there we go. That's the tonnage we've got. So we should see some heavies, maybe an assault, maybe a super fast light kappa to go and hit that sort of a cat mech. I mean, to go and hit that gamma early, perhaps, and then try and force the team into you with a 2 cap control, which doesn't mean a hell of a lot at the start, but over the course of Alpine Peaks, because it is a bit more of a longer range map, and these guys have expended things like linebackers and stuff like that, it might well be very, very hard to brawl with heavy mechs and actually close the distance. So yeah, we will wait and see. We will wait and see what happens. These guys are just starting to drop in now, so we'll flick over there. Right. Righty-o. Oh no, it's done it again. Oh, I should just stop touching everything. I should just wait until the mechs hit the ground. This silly bug that has now started is really starting to get on my nerves. Anyway, we'll sort that out. It's all right. We'll sort it out. Oh, they need a hold. Ooh, oh really? Okay, so Victor's had a little bit of a crash there. So what we'll do, make sure you're active in the chat too. Might wait and do a quick giveaway here. I can flick across really quickly and sort this out. But Battle Cannon, you really do need to give me a whisper, please, mate. Give me a whisper on Twitch. I'll type into the Twitch channel, and we'll do a mech bay giveaway while we're waiting here because I can squeeze one in. And let me have a look. I think I can squeeze one in here. Yep, squeeze one in while we're waiting for these guys. MRBC League. There we go. Kick myself out. This will be for the third mech bay. But don't forget, Battle Cannon, you need to whisper me. Otherwise, if you do not, by the end of this drop, I'm just going to give the giveaway to someone else. And we'll redraw it. So, run this giveaway very quickly. Ooh. Get to the chopper! Well done, mate. Make sure you please flick me over a message on Twitch when you're ready. And it looks like these guys, quickly little giveaway there, are done in the middle. What's happening here? Oh, he's rejoining now. Right, he's rejoining. There we go. Oh, I need to get out of the mech here. Right. Right, where are we? Where are we? Now we can talk some, well, not talk some shit, but talk some smack about the mechs. Oh, we got a Thanatos 4S for the Crankies, a Summoner, Shadowcat Warhawk, and a Night... Yeah. Ooh, okay. Two ER PPCs, ER Peeps, two Gas, two ER Large. If it was me, I'd probably take the Night Gear C here, with the 4 ER Large and the Quirk for range. And 1 Gauss, but that's just me personally. If they're going to play the super long range game, and Shadowcat's 2 ER PPCs there as well. Now, what do we have on the 228 side? We have Orion 2C, Arctic Wolf, Hunchback 2C, Orion 2C, Warhawk, Orion 2C. What is this? Oh no! Oh no! Are these guys brawling? So we have one. Hang on. He's got AMS? What? Okay. Interesting. Wow, 228 are going to try and brawl this. This is a oh, 2 Ultra 20s. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now, what is Lawrence doing out here, mate? What are you doing out here with... Okay, so you've got streaks. You're on light duty, but... Well, bugger me. I didn't exactly suspect to see this, but... What they're going to try and do here, 228 are setting up essentially with streak. It's at gamma. Okay, so I see what they're doing here. They're going to have Mr. Lawrence and his Arctic Wolf sit around the gamma cap point. These guys are going to sit down here in a little ball, and basically, you know, Sen Charles going to try and trade. Although against 4 or 5 mechs, he's going to lose his trades, and as a result, he's already down to 85%. So I would not be peaking again in that Warhawk if I was you, my friend. But the other thing is, though, we've got the Shadowcats up here on the hill, right? Now, while Stolfurky has just stood still and eaten 6% for I don't know what reason, these guys are standing too close to each other. They need to spread out. They need to spread out on that hill and cause these 228s to have more pressure, more movement, move them out of position, which they're slowly doing now. Slowly forcing 228. Now, if Sen Charles comes back a little bit, he can actually out-pressure those Shadowcats. And stop them. So, but Cranky Canadians here. Oh, Stranger come knocking, going around that corner, and these the Cranky Canadians up here on the hill, absolutely making these boys pay. Someone said W key time. Someone is commanding W key. Now, Cranky Canadians need to move. if they stay here much longer, there's going to be problems. If this brawl is allowed to approach, which it is, and Draven is about to be hurt. Draven's about to feel some LBX spread in his face, in his shoulders, around his legs. Although RJ's caught, so RJ's finally backing out now. He's kind of realised that he can't W key forever. I'm surprised that he didn't. He's probably calling for locks, actually, RJ. But there goes Draven. Cranky Canadians have not responded here to the push. They've seen it coming, but they have been unable to position correctly. RJ's coming up here, pushing in. Seabiscuit is getting up the front now. The Shadow Cats are pumping Pickle Rick in the butt here. I was going to say in the anus, in the caboose, but Nutty Rat gets RJ down. So the Victor Davian here and Nutty Rat, this is what it's going to come down to. So Gitka's just out there now. Basically, you can see him jump jetting, trying to shield and trying to delay him. Victor gets him down. Victor gets Pickle down as well now. So that's 2 kills for Victor Davian. Seabiscuit now copping a beatdown, and Gitka's doing some very good shielding here, using those jump jets very, very well to shield torsos and CT or wherever the hell he's crit right now, which I'm guessing is just about everywhere. Yeah, just about everywhere. And Seabiscuit pushing in here on Victor Davian and Nutty Rat. Now they need to spread out. These boys need to spread out just a little bit, get some range, use some of that range. Oh, Seabiscuit drops Victor Davian. Now, those 2 Shadow Cats are still up on that hill. Still up on that hill. But where the hell is Lawrence? We will go and find out in a minute. So Seabiscuit gets them down. Lawrence is... What happened to Lawrence? Did he go up there? I didn't see what happened, and I probably should have jumped up there very quickly, but... Oh, wow. Okay, so he's hurt Eludi by the look of it. I think he might have caught him or something. Oh, yeah. Nearly taken a torso off, but he's still got his 2 peeps. Now, what is going to come down to here... is these guys landing their shots. These guys landing their shots. What you would be doing is staying hidden and poking your shots at once. Eludi chain firing here. He's obviously very, very hot. Trying to apply some pressure, but you should probably not be peeking unless you need to. I mean, I see what he's trying to do. They're trying to stop the cap here, but they're going to really, really struggle to do that at this range with ERPPCs because they're going to clip on the cap point. I'm not entirely sure you can get an ERPPC around the cap point unless they're jump jetting very, very high and shooting down on the angle, or, as we see here, a strike. A strike hits him, but at this point in time, 228 are now on a 3 cap. They are 300 caps to 157. We've got one Arctic Wolf who is probably about as fast as one of the Shadow Cats, I would imagine. So we'll wait and see. This Warhawk easily, unless he's caught, which okay, so he's open on 2 torsos and 1 arm. So they can essentially take, well, half of his arm off really, really easily. 2 Shadow Cat precision strikes would take that torso off. But the 228 guys have got the advantage here, I think, to be terribly honest. They've got the caps, they've got map control. Eludi is very, sorry about that. Eludi is very, very hurt. Very hurt. Yeah, he's just about lost that torso now. So, ooh-wee. I think it's going to be a 228 win. It should be at this point. Now Lawrence is pumping in here with the streaks. Eludi's getting absolutely hammered now. He got LBX'd from across the map. Okay, that probably did about 2 damage. And a nice 5-component sandblast. A nice LBX special there. Wonder if he took some new player advice from the forum section. Now goes Eludi, and now just Torfergi left, and 228 are definitely going to walk away with the win here. Well. The brawl push worked. Very, very interesting to see. Very, very interesting to see here. This is going to be a good map review, this one. Now, damage-wise, let's have a looky-loo, shall we? 750 for Senshal and the Warhawk, or Seneschal, whatever. Seabiscuit 690 there in the Brawler Orion, and we have Nutty Rat doing 508 in his Peeps Summoner. Eludi there with 422, and Tofurky there with only 204, so either Eludi got some good strikes in there, and all landed all these shots, and Tuafuki missed, but I reckon that could have been a good strike, actually. So, interesting damage difference there from two Shadow Cats basically playing side by side next to each other. So, there we go. Well, let's go to the map stretch, shall we? So, what happened here? Well. 228, caps Gamma early. We had, what was it? 2 Shadow Cats now. Where are they? 2 Shadow Cats up here. For Cranky Canadians in the blue there. So I mark them there as blue. Up on that hill. Now what 228 did, they took Kappa early, came up, and then sort of went around and sort of chilled here. Came around here and pushed up through there, right? Now, what the Cranky Canadians did was sit up here along this ridge, again, with those 2 Shadow Cats up here. So they had some very, very good angles, shooting down in both areas, basically forcing, what was it, the 228 guys that they could not sit here, 228. So they pushed up and in, up and around here. Now, the Shadow Cats, all the while, were getting some good back shots in here. But Lawrence did come up here at some point as well and cause some havoc for those Shadow Cats, right? So, after what happened here is basically Cranky Canadians kind of just sort of sat here and here. They kind of didn't move, and we got Warhawk down here, down low. I think it was Draven, got absolutely caught out in that broad push when it came up. So, Cranky Canadians kind of reacted really, really slowly. What they should have done here is basically walked, as they saw the broad push coming in from the orange point here, the Cranky Canadians should have backed. Oh, whoops. Let me just rub that out, shall I? Cranky Canadians here should have moved back. They should have walked all their mechs back and set up a long firing line here. As the 228 brawl came up through here, they would have just been absolutely chopped down. Especially with the Shadow Cats eventually getting rid of that Arctic Wolf and getting rid of him. So, yeah, maybe a little bit of bad communication there. The 228 did take a while. I mean, they're only running 75 k's an hour. So, if that summoner runs 81, you know, so that summoner could definitely get out of the way. Should have gotten out of the way and moved right back, basically right back. I'd almost say you could have started walking back earlier, all the way back to this point here, basically almost Epsilon Hill. So, yeah, very, very interesting. Very, 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 very interesting. I'm just letting these guys know I'm ready. Right, so now we're doing a bit of role reversal. We've got the Cranky Canadians on down this side here. Oh, make that a bit bigger, shall I? Cranky Canadians! God damn, I'm tongue twisting today. Down here, and then we've got obviously 228 up. Oh, hang on, 228 in the red up there. So 228 just using the colours from the last match to make it easy. So they're up there. Now, I don't know what's going to happen. I would suspect 228 to basically almost mirror what the Cranky Canadians did, to be honest, and setting up here and here this time and using a bit more range. I don't know how Cranky Canadians are going to respond to that. I think that broad push was actually quite risky from 228, sort of coming up and around here and taking a lot of fire from up here and here the entire time. But they managed to pull it off. So full credit to them. They did quite well there. Very, very well done. So I'm not sure Cranky Canadians are going to try and pull off a little bit of risk versus reward strat like that. We may see them respond by putting up some more range here and here, although this J7 hill is actually quite hard to use. You're definitely better off using that sort of K7 area, or even moving a little bit further around to sort of J5. Although, if you do look at the sort of map, and you draw a line down the middle of it, you're not really controlling much caps. So I think we'll see Cranky Canadians go up and take Gamma. I think we'll see that early. And you might actually see another Arctic Wolf play here from Lawrence, perhaps, coming around here to contest Gamma. On a 1v1 fight, Streak is definitely going to Streak is going to sort that out on that Gamma point. So going to be interesting. Going to be very, very interesting. Right, these guys are just locking in, and we're getting ready. So, again, just to run through the rules very quickly here. Please ignore the fact that it is what was that? A 228 win. They killed 6 mechs to what was it? 3. Well, I think it was 3. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So we have Conquest 3 caps. Oh, oops, wrong button. Conquest 3 caps, 375 tons to 400 tons. And again, max of any 3 chassis. For Battle for Midway, you are limited to 3 chassis for the entire game. Both teams have already expended just about their linebackers, assassins. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be very, very interesting to see what happens this drop. I'm very, very keen to see it. And we'll wait and see. So yeah, 2-1 to 228. Well, in 228's favour, I should say. It's going to be interesting. It's been a very, very good fight so far. Teams are very, very, very evenly matched. So we'll wait and see. Wait for these guys to drop in, which they're just about to do now. Now I'll wait this time. Wait this time so it doesn't bug out on me. Just patiently waiting. So how's everybody's day going tonight? Are you enjoying watching these matches? Please give me some feedback. I had some good feedback actually from some guys from unit mates and whatnot after last cast. That was very, very good. So if you do have some feedback, please give it to me. I'm all ears. So 228, we have Mislinks, Nova Cat, Arctic Wolf, Summoner, Battlemaster, and Warhawk. Interesting choices. 6 ER large, interesting. Lerm 15s, Warhawk again. Okay. Summoner, is he going ER peeps? He is. Oh, ER PPC and a narc, eh? Taking a leaf out of the EMP playbook right there. And yet Lawrence off to, Pickle Rick in the Arctic Wolf streaks this time. So, oh, look, as I said, oh no, cranky Canadians here. Oh no, dear me, this could be trouble. This could be trouble for a Ludi. We'll come back to that in a brief second. Torferky is up on the hill early anyway, relaying the information to his team. Now we've got a bunch of awesomes down here. 9Ms, what on earth are on these? ER PPCs, medium pulse, ER smalls, medium lasers, a bit of a mixed bag build, but has a Ludi seen... Oh, hang on. We've got reinforcements. Lawrence and Pickle are coming to have a bit of a gangbang here on the Ludi. But Ludi's, he's wised up to that. He wants absolutely no piece of that. Now, the awesome 9M actually has some pretty amazing ERPPC quirks if you're able to bring them to use. Now, right now, where they are... That's kind of not happening. But Stranger Come Knocking already at 80%. He 81%. He is just 87, 77, 70. Oh, he's CT'd. He's CT'd. No, torso. Sorry, I lie. So, wow, there we go. He's kind of in trouble already. But now what happens is 228 have very, very strong position now. Gick has already reoccurred. What is that down to? I'm not sure if he's narked or what's going on there. But he's reoccurred. But Aludi is coming in here to sort out the Nova Cat. Now, can he get the kill? Seabiscuit has not turned around. Seabiscuit has not turned around to help his mate here. Oh, wow. Baron is going to get absolutely shredded here by this Mislinks. He can't do anything. With those Lerms, he is basically doing nothing. And, oh, he's nearly legged. But Victor Davian takes down Stranger Come Knocking over here. That's another fight that's going on here. Wow, this is interesting. Lawrence is coming in here finally to help out the, the Nova Cat. They kind of realised that Nova Cat's in some serious trouble. He took an absolute beating from that. Where is he? He's just about done. Aaron Kell's just about done. Seabiscuit is in some serious poo right now too. Whoa, 6 ER large with LFE. And he goes down. That is definitely not a very heat efficient mech at all with LFE and 6 ER large. I know that build quite well. It is very, very hot. Very much struggles to put out the DPS. And this is where Cranky Canadians are winning right now. their mechs are actually much more heat efficient, I would believe. Gika here being open on his torsos. Oh, where are we? We've got this Seneschal here. Borg, he's gone. He's absolutely knackered. Draven realizes that. He's not even going to waste time. He's going to finish off that Novacat as well. The Warhawk goes down. And now it is up to the two lights. What are they doing? Well, Lawrence is having a little bit of peekaboo here. He's he's lost a leg. Oh, I see what's going on here. Right. I see what's happening now. It is just a very, very, very quick order of proceedings. Very quick order of proceedings right here. Oh, Draven takes him out. The Draven's super fresh, so wow, this is. Ooh-wee! Look at this. Another flip. Another flip. Another flip. Another flip. Wow, two apiece. Two apiece. You wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it. Two apiece. Now they just got a cap. Now they just got a cap. Whoa, wow. Well, I suppose I don't have to cap too much. It should just be, oh, actually, what have we got over here? We've got... Oh, Tofurky can go and sort that cap out. Yeah, he's good. Oh, yeah, well, actually, this is a rule within Battle for Midway. Once you kill all of the enemy mechs, all the caps are now open to fair game to be capped. You have deemed to be winning the battle, but nonetheless, you've killed all the mechs, so you're allowed to go and hit up all the caps, which they've done on Theta, or very, very, very carefully nudged Theta. And all they need to do here is flip Gamma, and it should be done. Interesting to see the damage numbers. The awesome 9Ms. That's an interesting strategy. I definitely would not have picked that to be occurring today. Yeah, oh, come on, what's going on here? Gamma, come on, Gamma. Bloody hell. Flip, mate. Oh, hang on, that wasn't enough? Sure, no, hang on, it's got to be enough. Apparently the game thinks it is not enough. Oh, maybe my maths is bad. Oh, no, there we go. They just needed to hit Sigma as well. Okay, well, there we go. Game is now over, and... Ooh. Let's have a look, shall we? Now, damage-wise, for the Cranky Canadians, we have 597 in that Warhawk, which is just such a strong mech now. Peeps, after the change, after this heat dissipation change, debatable whether you like it or not. I mean, it's made the Warhawk an absolutely insane mech. The Awesome's kind of doing around about the same damage, so maybe they were kind of a little bit heat capped there. The Warhawk for 228, 561 again, just absolutely beating out that damage. Novacat with 300 probably should have been able to be up around the 500 to 600 marker, but was very much annoyed by the mislinks here. So very, very well done there. Ooh, spicy drop, fellas, spicy drop. So what happened here? Right, so Team 1, 228 came up for the most part here. And one mech here. Yeah, sorry, I'll make that a bit bigger. One mech there. And they sent their two lights fairly early on over to Gamma to cap that. The Cranky Canadians capped this early and had their, the Shadow Cat go up here early as well. Up here early. I should probably rub that out a little bit here. Oh, shivers. Shiver me timbers. Right. That's where they set up there. So the Shadow Cat was up on top here. Very, very early scouting, so very, very good. And basically, the Green Canadians came up through here. Killed off this mech here, whatever he was. I think it was a summoner. I think it was Stranger Come Knocking in a summoner. Wiped him absolutely off the map very, very quickly, and then proceeded to Cranky Canadians. Basically, came up through the H7, I guess the low ground sort of rampy area that you can uproot through. But in the meantime, the main telling part, and I think that's what won the battle right here, was this Novacat here bringing, what was that, Lerm 15, 30, 60, Lerm 80, 90 or something like that. sorry, just letting these guys know I'm doing some giveaways after this. Not being able to let that Novacat do any real work, being annoyed by that mislinks, and the Battlemaster Seabiscuit was sort of looking. He was looking in this direction, down at the Awesomes. If he maybe had it turned around and fended off that mislinks a little bit earlier, that might have actually gone a little bit better in the 2-8 favour there. Again, might have been a little bit of comms. This is Division C. Comms and things can be a little bit of a challenge in the lower leagues. Having been there myself moons ago, probably 3 seasons ago or thereabouts. So yeah, wow, that was a good drop. Really well executed by Canadians there to come back with the win, and basically now putting it at 2-all. So make sure you're active in the chat. We will do some giveaways. Get to the chopper. You did not whisper me after the last drop, dude. You need to do that if you want to win or get your mech bay, my friend. You definitely need to send me a message for that. Just looking at that. Right, so there we go. These guys are just doing their map voting at the moment, which will put them onto. Let me have a look. I don't think this is going to work either. They've banned. What do we got with? They've banned Forest, and the other team has banned Viridian. So it is going to be River City this week. Although River City is clearly not showing up. Again, I kind of don't know why. I don't actually know what the hell is going on here. I'm trying to fix it. No, I can't do it. So anyway, we won't try and bother with that anymore today. Fix that up. Yeah, so it is not Canyon. It is actually going to be River City. So River City. Nonetheless, we'll do a giveaway now. This will be for what are we looking at here? 1000 MC. Just let me get this little document up. Rightio. Let's clear that out, shall we? Add all the viewers from the MRBC League channel. Do. Yeah, where the hell am I? I need to die. Right, there we go. Let's start off this giveaway. 1000 MC coming up. Think again, lad. Well done, dude. You have won a giveaway of 1000 MC, and what I will do is I'll give away another one very quickly here. Reset it for anybody that may not be viewing. Make sure you are active in the chat. MRBC League, another 1000 MC coming right up. Where the hell are we? Righto, let's do another one. 1000 MC. Zoic. Oh, here we go. Righto, dude. Please flick me a message in the chat. Now, River City. That's a very quick map strat here. We are up to drop 5, so we've got the big ball tonnage coming up here. Let's have a quick look. Now, this one is going to be, I'm fairly certain I know how this one's going to play out. Teams are going to set up here. Oh, I should make that a bit fatter. Let's do that. Teams are going to set up here, and teams are going to set up here. And it's going to be a little bit of a tradie fest match, because we've got a lot of tonnage. We have somewhere in the vicinity of 425 to 450 tons across 6 mechs. So that is a bunch of big buggers and maybe a really small bugger. And then we should be good. But nonetheless, I would expect 228 to probably play a little bit more rangy game here from the team. Hang on, where are they? Oh shit, they're team 1. So I've kind of got that wrong. So team 228 are over this side, and the other dudes are over the other side. So I reckon there's going to be a little bit of rangy here, back and forth. To be honest, I can't see anybody going in and around here. That's kind of a little bit of no man's land. I mean, you could do it, but it's just not going to work, because you can set up here and here if you're the receiving team. So I really don't think we're going to see a brawl. I think we're going to see more of a very much a tradie ranged game here on this map. So it'd be that AC2s, Gauss, PPCs. It's just going to be a question of what mechs we're going to see. Do we see Mad Cats? Because some of the teams are necessary, you can be quite static here. Do you bring in any post armor nerfs? I don't know. The Walk is definitely going to be another very, very strong mech on this map. With those peeps, and Clan Gauss is very strong, so Mad Cat's again very, very strong. So well, let's get into drop 5, shall we? And well, yeah, we'll just sort of get to see what happened here. This should be a pretty damn good match. We'll go from there. After this drop, just to let you guys know, we will do some giveaways, some more giveaways after we do some interviews. So we'll do interviews are coming up with the 2 teams, and that will be with Cranky Canadians and the 228 Death from Above dudes. So we've got a champion mech pack, the ultimate pack, to give away. 1,000 more MC. And if these other dudes do not claim their prizes, we've got 1,000 MC to give away and mech bays and stuff. These other guys don't claim their prizes, we'll do them again. So that's how it's going to work. Now these guys are starting to get into the match. Right, they haven't. Hang on, they haven't hit the ground yet. What's going on here? Oh, get stuffed. Why does it keep doing this? That's a new bug. That never used to do that. Right. Now, 228, what do we have? Hunchback 2C, Mad Cat B, Piranha, Annie, Mad Cat B, Mad Cat B. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Well, Mad Cat 2B is going to be Dakar. I kind of don't really need to see what's going on there. Cranky Canadians, Mad Cat 1, Mad Cat B, Hellbringer, and a Night Star. Really? We're going to have a look at this Night Star here, shall we? What is on that? Oh, Gauss ERP. Okay, so taking advantage of that recent balance change. Why is this not showing up with the colours tonight? Oh, I don't know what's going on. My controls are all over the joint. Now, Mad Cat, we have, I'm guessing Gauss 4, ER large. He's quite hot. He's not too bad. ER large is taking a bit of a nerf lately, though, so that'll be interesting. Heavy laser bomb here from the Hellbringer. 5 ERs and 2 heavies is very heavy on the trade, but quite warm. But 228 are stopping. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. 228 are doing the lemming run. They're running across what I call Lemming Bridge, one by one. Oh wow, this is my childhood playing Lemmings all over again. Wowee. Oh, that's the colours. That's how we do it. And well, they've just let them come across for free. They have let these guys push across with absolute big ball Dakar for free. We've got some really hot mechs here on the Cranky Canadian side, and well, RJ, I don't know what he's doing there at 85% already. He's already pushed out. So Tofurky's going around the back, but he did not scout that push coming across because the Cranky Canadians are kind of in a really, really bad position here with the mech composition that they have. Nutty Rat over here on the left getting very much out of position. Not good. Now you can see Pickle in the very top corner at the moment is just sitting back. He's protecting the Annie from their piranha. So very, very good job there. Nutty Rat is Nutty Rat's about to go down. 228 sense some blood here. They sense blood. They want Nutty. They want Nutty's nuts. And they have Nutty's nuts. At 49%, he's going down. He is going down. That said, RJ's at 62. We've got Lawrence here at 65 as well. Victor Davian putting in some serious work here, using cover very, very well there to trade on the corner of. Senator Charlotte over the back here is hurting a bit too. Now see Biscuit's absolutely been flogged as well. I reckon RJ's got to be over the back there. Oh, RJ's CT crit, so RJ should be going down any second now. But all the MX have realised that Tofurky, he needs to die. That piranha is still very, very dangerous. Lawrence has got no weapons left, so he's basically a walking dildo. That's all the Mad Cat turns into. Basically the clan stalker. And now Gitka puts down RJ finally. Seabiscuit is in some serious hurt somewhere. He's lost that one Ultra 20. Maludi goes down to Seneschal there in the Mad Cat B. Tofurky's down in, for Pickle gets Tofurky down, and now the cranky Canadians are falling. They are falling. Oh dear, I think Gitka's got nothing left too. Yeah, Gitka's a walking dildo. Have a look at this. Bit of a dildo there. Lawrence has got nothing. Draven's about to go down. And well. Where's Victor Davian? Stranger Come Knocking is coming in. Victor Davian goes down. And now it's just Gitka. It's just Gitka left. All he can do is kind of walk around. And look at this, there's two dildos. Are the dildos going to meet in the middle here? Are they going to touch? No, they didn't quite touch. Could have had a little bit of a kiss there. A little bit of a kiss. And there we go. Wowee. Big bold move from 228. Big bold move there from 228. Big bold move. And you know what? It paid off. It paid off. Well, there we go. Now it's going to do some capping, which is probably the only little, somewhat partially annoying point with Battle for Midway. It can take a little bit of time to sort the capping out, an extra 10, 15, 20 seconds. But once they sort that out, decap Theta, and that should be match over. Very, very quick. A lot of the big assault matches have actually been over so quickly, especially in Battle for Midway, because of the sheer and raw firepower that comes into it. And it ain't really about capping, especially with a slow drop with assaults. Let's have a look. Damage numbers. Where are we at? Ooh! That Annie coming in late to the fight there. Stranger Come Knocking coming very late to the fight and topping the board with 821 damage. That is absolutely bloody huge. Seneschal there, Mad Cat B, not doing too bad either. Could have been a good strike there from Stranger, I'm not sure. Victor Davian there, oh wow, 904. Victor Davian topping the board there out of everybody. Very, very using his cover very, very well. And Gitka there in the Mad Cat B doing 613 there. Aludi looks like he got taken out a little bit too early in that Hellbringer, because I mean that's about 66 damage per alpha, so looks like he got took out a little bit early. And same with Nutty Rat. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at, and we'll get onto some interviews in a second. Just let me organize these dudes just here briefly. So just give me a couple of seconds, just to let these guys know and get them over here. Now I'll do a quick map strat as well. Right, so map strat, here we go. Let's have a quick look. Basically, what happened here was this is what 228 did. They did that. Cranky Canadians kind of set up through here. I'm a little bit unaware. They tried to send their piranha around the back here, but 228 basically kept their piranha behind here, and very well kept him at bay, protected the Annihilator to cross that bridge, and Largely, 228 were allowed to cross without any penalty at all. What happened here was a lot of the guys sort of balled up in here for cranky Canadians when they should have kind of been more over to here and absolutely lashing the 228s for crossing that bridge. They should have absolutely been pounding the living bejeebers out of them, especially as they're coming along single file. It would have forced them off the bridge and then have to negate the terrain up through here, which also does slow you down, even with jump jets. Yeah, wow. There we go. Very, very interesting. So I'm just going to drag these guys down here now very quickly for an interview and a bit of a chat. So 228 winning the drops overall. I totally forget who killed what. That game, I think it was about 3-6. We'll go with that. It's near enough. And 3-2 DFA. Right, let's have a chat with these fellas, shall we? G'day, fellas.
Hey, what's up, Ash?
How you going?
Could be better.
What was that? It was 3-2 to DFA. I thought it was some pretty damn good matches. Some good answers to wins and losses in various matches and comebacks. I thought you did quite well. How'd you feel your matches went?
Well, I would love the win.
Yeah, no, you guys did a lot better than we had anticipated, to be honest with you.
Did you underestimate your opponent?
Probably. But we practiced 3 or 4 days a week, and we felt that because of the way we did in Worlds against you guys there towards the end, and then how Zeta 4-1 you guys after we 5-0'd Zeta, we thought it was going to be a little bit less of what it was. However, you guys proved that wrong.
Yeah, we were definitely not on our A game for Zeta. That was a lot. That was a mess. But we brought our A game today.
Wow, well, you guys are practicing 4 to 5 days a week. That is some heavy practice there, fellas. Gee whiz, that is a lot of practicing. Whew, wow,
Since I took over 228 Death from Above, it's basically a new team, and we've been trying to practice a lot to get in sync with each other as far as playing. Yep. And it just takes a lot of reps in.
Yep, fair enough. Run me through that last drop there, Gitka. What happened? What was the communications like? Did you know the 228 were coming across the bridge? It kind of, from my point of view, kind of felt like you didn't know that they were coming and sort of didn't really set up and make them sort of pay for crossing that kind of bridge, that Lemming bridge one by one. Like they just basically didn't take any fire at all. So you kind of guys pulled back a little bit. What was sort of going on there?
Before even that, I fucked up majorly, and we set up our practice around week 4 and not week 3. So we had to scramble thinking about which map we wanted to ban between Bog, Viridian, or Bog, Forest Colony, and River. So we just went into this last drop in chaos. As far as why they didn't take any damage going across the river, we were too slow to get up to the ridge.
Okay.
And felt that we should hang back and just shoot at the people trying to poke out.
Mm-hmm.
They streamed in. People were taking pot shots. Things were going well. And as everyone saw, and Nutty is beating himself up over this.
I'm sure he is.
Yeah. When Nutty pushed forward, and I just kept telling people to hang back. Let's just be patient. And Nutty just went into tunnel vision, and
ran into an annihilator, or not too far off it from memory. So yeah. Run me through the second drop on Alpine from 228's point of view, taking the hill with LRMs and stuff like that. In that loss, I'm trying to focus on the losses deliberately, but it was just an interesting game to sort of watch. Were you aware of like where the cranky Canadians were sort of moving up along that, basically that sort of hotel line ridge, and when you're trying to set up and counter them, or sort of what was going on there?
Yeah, so we were trying to set up on the ridge line and shoot down on them. We had the summoner with Narc, so the Novacat could just stand back off the ridge and not even be in harm's way. However, we had Eludi and the Mistlings come in behind them, and our lights were taking a little bit longer than we would have liked to come back and peel him off of the Novacat. Also, his microphone was muted unknowingly, so his cries for help were unheard.
Oh, I was wondering. I was literally watching. I'm like, hang on, why is no one turning around to help this dude? He's just getting absolutely mauled, like leg cumped, harassed, and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, just it didn't go any further than that. I was like, oh wow, okay, yeah. Well, that if he was muted, that would definitely explain why it took a good, I reckon, 30 seconds for Lawrence to sort of come flying in there, knight in shining armor style. Although it kind of didn't help by that point, but the damage was kind of done by that point. He was already in very, very cherry everywhere. A little bit of armor left, but yeah, not a hell of a lot. So,
yeah, that and go ahead.
Oh no, keep going.
I was saying the match before that is a little bit tricky too. We brought the Streak Arctic Wolf, and they had even though we had ECM, the two Shadowcats with ECM were canceling his out, and he couldn't get locks on them.
Didn't bring enough UAVs and clan active probes and all the ancillary devices.
Yeah, we were all on the other side of the map with their UAVs.
Yeah. No, if you're gonna Arctic Wolf and Streak and you're against 2 ECM, you definitely need the active probe, the tag, and the UAV. You need all of it. You need all the supporting mechanisms to get around dual ECM, because it is the right pain in the butt. Anyway, I know what that's like. The Awesomes, run us through that. Why the Awesome? What is it? The 9M. Where the hell did that come from? I was like watching that going, the hell is that about? Like, that's an interesting strategy.
Read the patch notes. I was like, all right, Alpine Peaks, we're planning on a sniper fest.
Yep.
Three RPPCs. Let's fucking do this. And the team is just like, fucking Gitka. All right, sure.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
We did it in practice, and everyone's just like, this is rather heat efficient. What the shit? And yeah, so we just continue forward with our plans for the 9M, and that was that.
Yep, fair enough. Okay, I was just watching. I was like, oh, didn't expect this to be coming out today. Nonetheless, here we are. So yeah, okay, interesting chat, and it worked in the end, I guess. So there you go. Sometimes that is what it's about, doing something a little bit different that perhaps the enemy may not be aware of.
Yeah, that drop number 3 with us taking the Orion 2Cs and pushing in, we actually had planned on taking one of those 3 ERPBC Awesomes, but our awesome pilot didn't show up today.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I was wondering because your Warhawk was definitely struggling there on his own, trying to trade 4 against 1. It was actually getting decisively wrecked. Like I think he lost 20 or 30% in a very, very short space of time just by picking his face out once. So, yeah, interesting. Good drop though. That brawl drop was, it kind of didn't play out how I thought it was going to play out. I'm guessing you guys are all going to watch the matches later and sort of go through and do a little bit of homework on some of the drops, and I've popped a little bit of feedback in there for both teams and bits and pieces here and there. So enjoy rewatching that for the next 2 hours with all the debate that normally goes on. Any lasting comments from yourself, Gitka?
I'm extremely happy with how we played.
Good.
And like, even though everyone had their own faults, including me, throughout the matches, we definitely are looking stronger than previous week. And
definitely seemed a little bit more organized today, except for maybe that last drop.
Yeah, we were not organized on the last drop because I fucked up.
Yeah, I didn't say anything during the cast, but as soon as I saw you typing into chat, oh, hang on a minute, that's not the right maps or whatever, and there was a bit of confusion. I'm like, uh-oh, someone's been looking at the wrong maps for the last week or so. There's going to be a problem here.
I put up week 4, not week 3, and yeah, that was inevitably our fault. Not our fault, our loss.
Yep, no, it definitely happens. I've been there before where we've done similar things in past matches and practiced wrong maps and bits and pieces, and then you're like, oh shit, we are not prepared for this. What do we do? And yeah, you got to do that mad mech scramble, often bringing quick play based builds and all the rest of it with too much ammo and this and that, and yeah, especially when you're going with a certain aim, I guess. Seabiscuit, anything else to say before we round out and pump a few more giveaways out there?
For the most part, I'm proud of how we played as well. There's one or two things that I'd like to have seen go differently, but at least two. But Canadians did fantastic today, and I mean, they stepped up to the plate, and if we weren't on our point for that very last drop, we would have lost too. So
yep,
the 2-2 going into drop 5 had us sweating, and we were missing our best pilot today, and it showed, I think, in our play.
Yeah, okay, interesting. Yeah, no, 2-2 was good. Like I was like, oh wow, this last drop's actually going to get good, and like in terms of where it's sort of coming and what'll happen, and then yeah, a little bit of positioning, maybe map mistakes, maybe hurt that a little bit. But look, overall, really good drops tonight. Saw some things that I didn't expect to see, so I like that. I like coming into a drop and now and again going, oh, hang on a minute, this is unexpected. So especially brawling on Alpine, that was like, oh wow, okay, drop 3 is going to be brawl, and then drop 4 is like, hang on, we've got awesome 9Ms. What is going on here? You know, so it was it was good.
I just listen to your reaction on that one.
I was just like, hang on a minute, what is this? I was like, hang on, it's not awesome. The 8 Qs, it's not heavy peeps. I'm like, hang on, what is on this? And then it's like, oh, it's ER peeps. I'm like, okay, cool, right, very good. So yeah, very good drops. Thank you guys for putting up a really good show tonight. I think look at the chat, the viewers have enjoyed it tonight, and look at that, you know, Div C cranking out the 130, 140 viewers consistently today. It's pretty good. So I'd be going away with you guys feeling pretty happy. You could put on a very good show, good matches, and some interesting stuff happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. Good matches, good job.
Yeah, beautiful. All right. Thanks, fellas. No, that's all right. Anytime. I'm going to mute up here and pump some more giveaways. So make sure you get out and get into the chat and let your unit guys, I'll give you 30 seconds to let your unit guys know that, you know, we're about to do another giveaway. So yeah, jump in there and we'll do some giveaways. And yeah, thanks for coming along, fellas, and thanks for the match.
Yeah, thank you.
Alrighty. Now we have, what is it? What are we looking at here? We've got Zonozonic. Are you out there in the chat, dude? You've got 1,000 MC to claim before the end of the drops, the giveaways I'm about to do. So let me know if you are there in the chat. Let me know. Otherwise, I will redraw that. And we have a champion mech. The ultimate gift, ultimate pack to give away coming up. So, yep, get ready. Let's just flick over to the tooly thingamajigamy here. Yeah, always MRBC matches. Make sure you're active in the chat. You don't have them muted or anything like that, or you do miss out on giveaways. MRBC League. Let's have a quick look here. And all the viewers. Right, now, where am I in here? Unnatural flavors, dude. 1,000 MC for yourself. Let me just write that down. So flick me a message, dude, on Twitch there. I'll type it up once we sort of catch up to the giveaways in about 4.5 minutes on the stream. And yeah, look, thank you to PGI for supporting competitive play within MechWarrior once again with this battle for Midway. Really, really generous. Now we have what do we have next? We have a champion mech pack to give away. Let's do that as well. Oh, hang on a minute. MRBC League. Right, there we go. I need to kick myself out of here. And let's run this one as well. Zargolas, well done, dude. You have won yourself a Champion Mech Ultimate Mech Pack from courtesy of Mr. Dayron there. So thank you very much, dude, for kicking that prize in. For us. Very much appreciated. So we do have one more giveaway to do. The stream is just about to catch up to the giveaways, so that is good. Now we do have 1,000 MC left, which is from Zono or what is it? ZNOIC. So Xenozoic or something like that. You really need to shoot me a message, mate, or you're going to miss out. In the meantime, what we'll do quickly catch up to the tournament side here and have a look at what upcoming matches we have. Now, let's have a look. What do we got? 24th. In 2 days, we have the EU, Mamma Mia vs. Clan Widowmaker. And then US, we have Aces, Wild, and Cameron Highlanders, and Zeta versus Mercstar Turret drops. Now, I'm not entirely sure I'll be able to stream these two because I'm... Oh, actually, that's a Friday lunch for me, so I can't take work off this week. And then on the weekend, we have Imperial versus Smoke Adders, which is a US Saturday evening or Oceanic Sunday lunchtime. I am not around for that either. So I won't even be playing this week, unfortunately. I don't get any comp after that, and I don't get to shoutcast anything either. So I hope those teams have some good matches, and the other teams are going to be locking in their games over the next couple of days. So I'm just letting the chat know to whisper me Twitch for giveaways. The winners. So yeah, look, thank you guys for all turning up tonight, tuning in today, this morning, on your lunch break, whatever. Showing some support. I love to see some hashtag Ash for Casters in there. I love to see that in the chat, and some emote spam as we kind of sign off here today. And yeah, look, thank you very much for everybody, and make sure you're clicking the follow button, please, on MRBC League Twitch and have your notifications set up. That way you will never miss a cast when we're doing one. So thank you for the two teams tonight for showing up. It looks like Zonozoic hasn't actually claimed his prize, so we will go back and do very, very quickly one more 1000 MC giveaway. Let's have a quick look here, shall we? So another 1000 MC coming up here. Let's work it out. And Mix 08s. Well done, dude. Shoot me a whisper. You've got yourself 1000 MC coming your way, dude. You've got 1,000 MC coming your way. So yeah, look, thank you again. Signing off a second time now. Thank you everybody for watching, showing up, and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, look, we'll catch you next time. Have a good day. Peace out. See you all on the battlefield.